Hello friends, my name is Pawan Kumar Kasu. I'm the Senior Chemistry Faculty in Sri Sanjeevani Junior College, Hyderabad. My presentation for the Khan Academy India Talent Search is the crystalline structure of perovskite. Perovskites are the yellowish brown minerals largely consisting of the titanates of calcium with the formula CaTiO3 and that of barium. Or overall we say that the general formula of the perovskites are AbO3. These compounds are discovered by the Russian mineralogist Lev Perovsky, hence it is known as perovskite lattices. Now when it comes to the application part of these perovskites, due to their ferroelectricity and superconductivity, they are being widely used, and perovskite solar cells, which are cost effective and high in energy efficiency, are nowadays being used, in which the perovskite material is methyl ammonium lead halide. Although there are different variants in the crystalline structure of barium titanate, the famous is being the face centered cubic lattice of barium titanate. The other variants include orthorhombic and tetragonal. Here, when we see the cubic lattice of barium titanate, it has been observed that the lattice positions of FCC, mainly the corners and face centers. Here the barium ion occupies the corner positions of the cubic lattice, so barium ion is occupying the 0, 0, 0 coordinates of the cubic lattice, that is the corners. Hence, when we calculate the effective number of spheres that are present in a cube, we observe that there are 8 corners contributing each is only 1/8. So, we say that the effective number of barium ions in the lattice are 1. Hence, you could see that the ratio, when we consider the ratio of these ions, it is justified that the barium is constituting only 1 because it is occupying the corners of the cubic or face centered cubic lattice. Now coming on to the oxygen part, as I told you that this lattice is formed by the barium and oxygen. Coming on to the oxygen, it occupies the face central positions of this cube. Now since there are 6 faces, the opposite two, these two opposite faces and these two opposite faces, we could see on the whole the oxygen atoms which are occupying the face center position, that is 1/2, 1/2, 0 coordinates, are at the 6 faces of the cube, contributing only half towards each unit cell, giving rise to the 3 oxygen atom. Now it is also justified that there are 3 oxygen atoms or ions of this oxygen. To be precise, the ions of the oxygen is present in the lattice. Now there is 1 barium at the corners of the cube and there are 6 oxygen atom are present at the face center. So this FCC lattice is formed together by the barium ions as well as the oxide ions. Here we could see that this is an FCC lattice where the corners are typically occupied by the barium. I have shown here the barium with the green color, and you could see that the face center positions of this cube is shown with the yellow balls, yellow thermocol balls, are nothing but the oxide ions. So there are 4 on the top, 4 at the bottom, 8 bariums, and there are 6, as you could see, one is lying towards me, 6 oxide ions present on the whole, representing 1 barium and 3 oxygen overall in this unit cell. Now the question arises that there are voids in this lattice. In which void the titanium is supposed to occupy? For that, we know that in FCC lattice, octahedral as well as the tetrahedral voids are present. Now taking the radius ratio of the titanium and that of oxygen, it has been observed that this ratio was approximately 0.48 when I am writing the ionic radii of titanium as 75.5 picometer and that of oxygen is 155 picometer. The ratio indicates or corresponds to that of octahedral void. Now it's understood that the titanium whose position had been not discussed so far is occupying the octahedral voids of barium oxide lattice. Now moving on to the structure again, as we are aware of the fact that in FCC lattice the octahedral voids are present at the edge centers. You could see that there are 12 edges on the whole, 4 on the top, 4 at the bottom, and there are total 4 at the sides. There are the center of this edge is actually the octahedral void, and there is one more octahedral void which is present at the middle of the cube or center of the cube, which is otherwise cordoned by the oxide ions. So you could see the geometry of these oxide ions. When you are joining the spheres of these oxygens, we get an octahedron. Here we get a square, taking into consideration the top oxide ion, then this side one, then the bottom one, and this side one. You could see that it forms a square in this plane, and there are 2 pyramids, one towards you, one is towards me, which is forming the octahedral shape, in which this titanium, which I have shown with a red color ball, is residing. In a way, this titanium is occupied or cordoned by the 6 oxide ions present at the center. Now immediately the question arises, why it hasn't occupied this octahedral void which is present also at the edge center? The answer is very simple, my dear friends. Here you could see that the barium ions present at the corners will be repelling the titanium ion due to the like charges. That is the reason why it had moved on to the body central octahedral void. Now after seeing the lattice structure of the perovskite, where you said precisely that the barium ion are present at the corner, hence its contribution is 1. Oxide ions are present at the face centers, 3, and titanium is present at the body central octahedral void. So here this titanium is in contact only with the oxygen but not with the barium. Overall you could see that effectively there is 1 barium, 1 titanium and 3 oxide ions present in this lattice. I am sure, my dear friends, that this video has impressed you, and it is my presentation for the Khan Academy India Talent Search. I would also like to thank my colleague Mr. Kamruddin Sheikh for helping me in making this video. Thank you.